What's going on, everyone? Brand here from Bloody Breakdown, and today we have an update on the Child's Play TV series that last time we discussed here on this channel. I was discussing how it was coming to Syfy and it was supposed to be coming in 2020. Well, here we are, 2020, and Syfy channel has released a statement that caught my eye, not just for the fact that it is an update about what I know I'm looking forward to seeing as far as this new content. But it says here that Don Mancini's Chucky is going to be a straight-to-series order from Syfy, which I don't know an awful lot about that term, but from what I understand, it generally comes along with the network feeling like they're pretty confident that the show is going to perform well. From my understanding, it's usually pilotless shows that they feel are going to perform well. Don't need this pilot, we're confident in it, let's go ahead and do this. And you know, with Don Mancini, I think it says in here exactly what all he's doing. I believe he's writing, directing the first episode, producing, something along those lines. He's involved. I know David Kirshner is also producing in this. You got a lot of the original Child's Play franchise people working on this. So I guess Syfy's confident in it. Honestly, I don't know much about Syfy Channel's content these days because I don't watch Syfy Channel. So maybe that's why they're confident in this, an established, recognized franchise coming to their channel for a brand new TV series. Maybe that's why they're pretty confident in it. But I do have some news on that. What exactly is this show going to be about? So we get a bit of a rundown, a bit of a synopsis here about this Child's Play TV series on Syfy. It says the show's pilot begins when a vintage Chucky doll, and that bothers me, it doesn't say good guy doll, but that's just me being a horror geek. When a vintage Chucky doll turns up in a neighborhood yard sale in a sleepy American town. Its populace is thrown into utter chaos when a series of horrifying murders begin to expose the town's hypocrisies and secrets. According to the official synopsis, meanwhile, the arrival of enemies and allies from Chucky's past threatens to expose the truth behind the killings, as well as the demon doll's untold origins as a seemingly ordinary child who somehow became this notorious monster. So, what I take away from that is new story. New story, same canon. And I'm really digging what I'm seeing here. Fresh story. You can kind of have a little bit of freedom with this, but at the same token, they're talking about old enemies and allies. I mean, that could be anybody from Tiffany, Glenn, Glenda, Andy, Nika, who knows? I think it's really cool to have that in there. Kyle, don't want to leave her out. And it also talks about an origin story going back to his childhood. So, hit or miss with origin stories. I mean, you never know what you're going to get. They're a grab bag. It could be absolute utter trash, like you saw with Leatherface from 2017, I believe. Or it could be something really interesting with the exact same franchise, with like Texas Chainsaw: The Beginning. Who knows? But I'm interested to see what their take on it is, since you have the original people that were the brains behind the operation, and Mancini and Kirshner and people like that. So I trust them to handle that pretty well, honestly. And now that I know that the story is basically something familiar and something new coming together to give us a, I guess, weekly show, and the fact that Syfy feels really confident, as they've done, straight to series order here, I'm really excited about this news, and overall in general, I'm just really excited about this show. I'm definitely going to be checking it out when it hits Syfy. So yeah, what all do you think about this news? Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think about the synopsis? What do you think about the fact that Syfy seems to be really behind this thing? And it definitely could help the show. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section your thoughts on this upcoming Child's Play Syfy Channel TV show. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe and turn on notifications if you're new here and you enjoy horror. We're going to be talking about this Chucky TV series. We're going to be talking about the potential Scream 5. We're going to be talking about Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. We're going to be talking about new Saw stuff. We're going to be talking about Candyman stuff. We're going to be talking about New Mutant stuff. Pretty much anything and everything horror. This is where you're going to be able to find it. So subscribe, turn on notifications, and yeah, definitely check down below in the description section with links to follow me or support my work via Patreon. So until next time, I'm Bren from Bloody Breakdown.